biggest reason that I've had significantly larger returns or outcomes that have happened later on in my career, and they continue to get bigger and bigger, is because the minimum standard for how much work I know I can do on something has multiplied 100-fold. Like I look at the first presentations, I was telling Quinn this earlier, I look at the first presentations I ever gave, and I remember thinking to myself when I had this, I was like, this is a good presentation. It's like 25 slides with like a heading and like 3 bullets on each slide, and being like, man, this is good. I'm like, this is a pittance. This is like an afternoon. But in my mind, if I spent a whole day on something, that was like a lot of work. Now it's, I like using this term like measure in hundreds, which is like measure in hundreds of hours. How many hundreds of hours have you put towards something? If you do that, I promise you the thing that you're making will get a lot better. And you'll also see how much more you're capable of, which is what I think, like my undertone of listening to what you were just saying with the podcast is like, the more you do, the more you realize you can do. And so what happens is you actually, even though you're going pro right now, you're like, dude, next year I'm going pro.
Yeah.
Because this is now just a minimum standard. Of course I work out 3 days a week. Of course I do 3 podcasts a week. But dude, once we have the reality TV show and we have the full crew and we have the headquarters, like, because then the path gets lit of where you're going to go because you're so singularly focused and you have no other distractions. The attention cost you're not paying that down anymore. And you're just like, how many times can I repeat this effort? And then that's when you start unlocking mastery.